What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Everything Podcast 2.0. I'm your host, Hannah Beecher, and today we're still on the topic of baseball. I don't have a lot of horse things to discuss. Also, because of that, I'm also not at my normal setup, but like 80-some degrees, so it's really hot. So the pool house has a really weird smell to it, but with heat, it just aggravates it. Also, it's like kind of stuffy in there, and I'm like, I don't do that. I want to have a fan blowing on me, but yeah, let's just see how that sounds. Oh, you can't hear that. You can't hear it that much. But then this starts blowing. It's on low, by the way. It's on low. Anything. Oh, that works. Yeah, we're not doing this. Anyways, welcome back to episode 4 of the Everything Podcast 2.0, where we discuss everything from baseball to horses. Once again, I'm your host. Today we're still on topic of baseball. Today we are discussing Jarod, Bayless, Spencer Horwitz, who is currently on the Pirates, and then we're gonna use Google Translate because I don't think there will be any bad blood if I butcher his name, but do I want to? No. If it lets me type, okay. Also, haven't seen this guy in a while, so. McMillan, okay. I'm not the brightest tool in the shed. Never said I was. Never said I will be. And you just gotta go with it. Maybe we'll put that a little closer so you can actually hear me. How nice is this? You can. No, we're not gonna do ASMR. I don't. ASMR just makes me feel weird. I don't like it. Anyways, let's go on to the episode. So, oh yeah, I kind of already said that, but I haven't talked about my setup because I have very little that I usually do. Unfortunately, I am missing. Did I put it in the wrong ears? I do not. It's just like this, but I don't have a canvas. Honestly, the canvas and the shoes are probably one of my favorite things. I do have plans to get a shoe display so you can see the autograph shoes. Also, I'm thinking about it. Unless I talk about it, because I haven't talked about it with anybody, but thinking about starting a third pair because I'm gonna have four different people sign the shoe. We just got 4 new guys, which we'll talk about. Yeah, there's 2 episodes, even 3. So 3 episodes I have to record today. No, 2. Sorry, I can't do the third because I only talk about one person, and we don't. I like keeping it the same thing because it's just a little hard to go unless I have something else planned. But I don't. Maybe planned with some players, definitely. I got to follow up with somebody who basically said yes, and then just we didn't say anything to each other for like a month or so. So I talked with him. I think things are going pretty good there. Someone who would be absolutely amazing to get on because his name is pretty well known. I talked to him. He's like, okay, let me pick out damn time, and I was like, you don't tell me anything today. Like you figure that out and then back. So that's going. Let me pull up my thing because I do have a Google Doc of this because it's just easier to keep everything together. I think that's pretty much it. Other than I did talk to somebody else, and then they're on AAA. And yeah. Anthony's let me know back, so we're gonna get the back conversation. I have talked to Aaron Keegan and then Brandon Bidwas. Maybe the 2 other guys. I've heard Brandon talk, so I know he speaks English. I don't want to have to deal with someone who doesn't speak English. Rapalani isn't from America, but I've heard him speak English, like that's why I was like, okay, we'll shoot the shot. Did not go slide. We shot the shot. Maybe someone else. Maybe just Bowen. I'm gonna wait to share those 2 names and talk to someone else, but maybe just Bowen. But he said off season only, so that's why I'm okay talking about it because we don't know if anything's actually there yet. We don't know. So, oh, Jarod Bayless is the one I'll talk about, which we will talk about today. Actually, he's the first guy. He's that has a nice clarinet. This one. I have a better picture. My only 2 talent sets are out, but that's Bayless. So, yeah. I don't know if I said this. I don't know what that ball is. That's a random ball. Brendan Dixon batting gloves. Carter Benz foul ball they hit me with. I think this is like my team ball from last year that I got signed at like the FanFest. And then what's that called? Drew Maggi foul ball. Oh, sorry, I got rid of this. And then Blake Townsend. Nope, that's that. No, Blake Townsend. Jared Bayless, Justin Meese, and Alessandro Arcavani. Trying to. Also, Mitch told me you did 4 questions. I gotta tell him that doesn't finish the answer. I'm like, or I'm just give it to you. I don't think he'd go for writing that out. Cause I'm kind of funny to see his handwriting. They sound so well, and it's like part of me's like, okay, well, what does their handwriting look like? You know, we keep it real here. I need to follow up with someone. Oh, someone else. That's somehow said yes. Oh my god. I'm gonna wait till I get everything scheduled and then like do it to tell you about it. But I recently talked about them. Like this is when I don't know this. It's somewhere between now and the 15th episode. I talked about them. I'm so stoked. I've also met a flat out said so I've never like liked you, and then I saw you do this. I was like, okay, if that doesn't give you any hints, if it does, you know who. I'm so excited for that though, just to talk about that. And like, it's not something they usually do. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm like to say I'm like ecstatic about that is 100% correct because I'm so excited to talk to this person. I'm excited to talk to everybody. I'm excited to get my first person on and then just to completely free self and be like, okay, what am I doing here? But I think a couple people have said yes. I might cry after or before. I might cry in general. I don't know, but I'm so excited. But also, Tyler San Diego's back. What? Welcome back, Tyler. Why'd you go down to Greensboro? Like, Finch's rehab in the state of Greensboro. And I was like, Tyler, what the heck? Sorry, I'm like so excited. Okay, let's get into this episode. This is episode 24. We're talking about Jarod Bayless, Spencer Horwitz, and Garrett McMillan. Some of these names are questionable. 2 pitchers and an infielder. Spencer Horwitz is our infielder, and then Jarod Bayless and Garrett McMillan. Garrett's gonna see this, and then he's gonna say something, and I'm like, I'm gonna start crying. Like, I'm good with sometimes I'm good with names. Also, this table is oddly sticky. But yeah. Jarod Bayless is a 20. Whoa, I almost just said 22. It's not like I was going to talk about Spencer. Spencer's 27, so I don't know where I got 22. But Jarod Bayless is a 28-year-old from Texarkana, Texas. I think I said that right. Anyways, he was signed as a free agent. From 19 to 125 is art. Oh, these are not updated. See, I found this, and then I can't find it. So I actually found this. So also we sent him back down to Greensboro, so we're not putting it up. In 2019, we're not put this. Figure out where he was in 2019 because all I got is I'm not talking about this anyway. A-MRN. If you know what that is, please leave it in the comments below if you're on YouTube, and if you are on Spotify, I think you can also leave a comment. I don't know about iHeartRadio because I don't use iHeartRadio, but I didn't want to pay the money to also be on Apple Music. Hey,
this is the EMG listing department calling about your Google.
Bro, they call me all the freaking day. Actually, they call me 5 times a day, and I block every goddamn number, and they still. If anyone please knows how to deal with that, please do let me know, because I assume it's featured performance, so like that's the only thing it could be. Unless, hold on. Oh, good. His last game was out tonight, so that means That means it's not actually that wrong. It means the only thing that's wrong is Altoona. If you would have played Greensboro, that would have been really that would have been fun. Can I click the button? Oh, I wasn't doing it. I don't know. Yeah, 2019 he was with ARM where he had 2 wins, 0 losses, a 0.57 ERA, in 15.2 innings pitched with 21 strikeouts in 8 games. 2019 he was also with Eve, which I think somewhere I wrote out the team, and I think they were also with Eve. Oh, ARM is the Melbourne Aces. Okay, I understand why Talon says was. I don't know what Jarod was. And then Eve is the Everett Aqua Sox. I think. I didn't write down what TAC was, but Jared's also on TAC in the future, and then he was also on the Modesto Nuts. Lovely name. Yeah. Also in 2019, he was once again with Eve. He was with Eve, where he had 0 wins, 0 losses at 5.63 ERA, in 8 innings pitched, 12 strikeouts in 5 games. Then we move on to 2021 because it was not a year during COVID. He was once again with the Aqua Sox, where he had 0 wins, 0 losses of 4.18 ERA. That number haunts me. Because it's my birthday, which is 4/18, and I just see that literally everywhere. And then I start dying because any other number? Yeah, no. Anyway, 4/18 ERA with 23.2 innings pitched with 33 strikeouts in 20 games. In 2022, he was with the Aqua Sox again, where he had 3 wins, 3 losses, and 8 flat ERA. In 36 innings pitched with 48 strikeouts in 28 games. In 2022, he was with TAC, which I did not write down where they were from. So, please leave it in the comments below. He had 0 wins, 0 losses, a 0 flat ERA in 1.2 innings pitched with 0 strikeouts in 1 game. In 2023, he was with the Nuts. Lovely name. He had 0 wins, 0 losses, 8.44 ERA in 5.1 innings pitched with 10 strikeouts in 5 games. In 2023, he was with the Aqua Sox again, where he had 4 wins, 3 losses, a 2.59 ERA, and 41.2 innings pitched with 50 strikeouts in 33 games. 2023, he was with TAC again, where he had 0 wins, 0 losses, a 0 flat ERA, and 1.2 innings pitched, 2 strikeouts in 2 games. In 2024, he was with ARC. I assume this is a team in Arkansas or Kansas. Oh, that's the same thing. Anyway, he had 1 win, 1 loss, a 4.76 ERA in 22.2 innings pitched with 16 strikeouts in 19 games with Greensboro. This is not including him being back in Greensboro because that just happened not that long ago. But he had 0 wins, 0 losses, a 4.50 ERA in 6 innings pitched with 10 strikeouts in 4 games. In Indianapolis, he had 0 wins, 0 losses, a 9 flat ERA with 1 innings pitched with 3 strikeouts in 1 game. So forgot every bat of his face. We're gonna look at my phone here because I didn't realize this wasn't updated. But Spencer's is, I don't talk about his major league stats, just so everyone's aware. He's had 0 wins, 0 losses, a 9 flat ERA. I'm looking at Indianapolis again. That happens when talking. 0 wins, 5 losses, a 5.28 ERA in 29 innings pitched with 25 strikeouts in 11 games. Actually, I don't think McMillan's are that long. Hold on. Because McMillan's been injured. Oh, I guess it has been 2 months. I never thought that injured list meant anything. Because, it's been over 7 days since anything got an injured list. And he's apparently he's a short. Anyway. Here is a person. I mean, I don't. Oh, nards. Who says nards? I don't know. Anyway, he's decent. He's not good. He's not terrible, but he's. I mean, kind of works when you're an Altoona to be like decent. Because I don't think we even have one pitcher who's even like good. I mean, I guess you got Anthony. And I'm really biased about Justin, but it's kind of hard coming down to now when I feel like we're a step down above the league standard. Yet again, we are in first place after two games in the second half. We beat both Chesapeake. I mean, I Chesapeake, but he hasn't been there yet, so he's not there yet. He's not there. But yeah, it's like I always say, going from Greensboro, the team that like won that I don't know what league they're in, the Southern Atlantic or whatever league last year, and then coming to this, it's an adjustment. I don't even think Bradenton. I don't know how good Bradenton is. Let's find out. Oh, I didn't write down it. Okay, I'm good. Let's just get good Bradenton is. Oh, they didn't play today. They were suspended. In case you're wondering. Doing for. Okay, Bradenton might actually be good. I think it's just out too now. I can also pull up. I can't like look at the rookies league to tell you anything, but just it's an adjustment. Especially going from a place that seems like it has pretty good weather to a place that's really freaking bipolar. Like, it definitely takes a toll on these guys. But Jarod, I've seen Jarod have some good days, but everybody has their bad days. No one's perfect. I mean, when did Skeens pitch? I don't know, but he lost. I do not understand the hype on Skeens. I think we could be perfectly fine if we just traded him. I mean, I'd love to see Ohtani as a Pirate, but Pirates would never consider that because the Pirates can't afford it. I'm not even sure how the heck they afford Skeens. Probably because he was the first draft pick, so kind of didn't get to say that. Because I think he's talked about being. I think there was something that said he wanted traded, but I don't think the Pirates wanted to listen. Just my thought though, but I think, like I said, Jarod has his moments. Every pitcher has their moments, but I'm not gonna say he's terrible because he's not. No, he's probably one of the better ones. I could say something about his pitching tonight, but I'm not gonna do. Yeah, let's move on to Spencer. So Spencer Horwitz. Did he have a birthday? I don't even know if these people have had birthdays. Oh, hold on. I gotta make sure he's the right age because I did this a little bit ago. Oh, his birthday's in summer. Good. Sorry, this episode's a little chaotic. But there's always one in the bunch, right? Yeah, because I'm already at 18. Sorry, guys, this is gonna be a long one. No, his birthday's in November. We're good. Sweet guy. Love Spencer. Anyways, he's a 27-year-old from Timon. Maryland. He's from Maryland. He was acquired in the trade against the Blue Jays. I think that's when they got rid of McAdoo. I could be very, very wrong, but I'm like 90% sure this one got rid of McAdoo because McAdoo is now on the Fisher Cats, which is their AA affiliate, the Blue Jays affiliate. So that could be right. That could be wrong. Don't know, nor do I care. But yeah. Anyway, in 2019 he was with BLU. I don't know what that means, nor do I care. He had 206 at bats, 68 hits, 3 home runs, 49 RBIs with a 330 average in 51 games. In 2019, he was with Van, where he had 42 at bats, 8 strikes, 8 hits. Sorry, I read that. 8 hits, 1 home run, 3 RBIs with a 190 average in 9 games. 2021, he was with Van again, where he had 389 at bats, 113 hits, 10 home runs, 62 RBIs with the 290 average in 105 games. In 2021, he was with New Hampshire. Oh, that's 21. 21, he was with New Hampshire. The New Hampshire Fisher Cats, where he had 16 at-bats, 6 hits, 2 home runs, 4 RBIs with a 307, 375 average in 4 games. In 2022, he was with New Hampshire again. He had 232 at-bats, 69 hits, 10 home runs, 39 RBIs, with a 246 average in 70 games. 2022, he was with Buffalo, where he had, I assume that's Buffalo, it's spelled Buff, but where he had 171 at-bats, 42 hits, 2 home runs, 12 RBIs, 246 average in 44 games. 2023, he was with Buff again, where he had 392 at-bats, 132 hits, 10 home runs, 72 RBIs with a 337 average in 107 games. In 2024, he was once again with Buff, where he had 212 at-bats, 71 hits, 4 home runs, 38 RBIs with a 335 average in 57 games. Then without Tuna, he wasn't here that long. He had 16 at-bats, 2 hits, 0 home runs, 0 RBIs, a 125 average in 5 games. He was very happy. I don't want to say anything bad about him, but I really can't say anything on this because I don't know if he was trying. I don't know what was going on, but to have some of those stats and then go to that, it's just like, what are we doing here? Like, it doesn't add up. I'm cold, but it's just something that doesn't make sense, and I can't mostly speak on that because I don't know if something's happening with Spencer. Really sweet guy. My first ever MLB card that I got signed. Anyway, oh yeah, and he signed shoes, so that's that too. But I can't say anything on that. And really sweet guy, and he seems like he can play. I don't know. I don't even know if he ever won a base. I don't remember that much, but it's just something that doesn't make sense in my head, and it might make sense in your head. And I'm not trying to like do anything like this. Something doesn't, like, I don't know. He seems like he can play. Did I ever see him do anything like that? No. So, in my opinion, honestly, isn't that positive of him. But he's really sweet, so I'll give him that. But I don't know. I need to watch a Pirates game and then come back to you guys. And maybe my opinion will be different. Once again, you're on Altoona, so could that honestly be it? Let me make sure. I was looking at E and was like, where's this guy? He's an M. I know what I need. I'll check the logs. Yeah. Makes sense. I'll give you guys. I'm just on it. Garrett McMillan. That's not his name wrong. McMillan is a 24-year-old from Tulsa. Sounds about right. Tulsa, AL, which I assume is Alabama. He was acquired in the 2023 draft in the 14th round and was the 407th overall pick. 2023, he was with the Florida Pirates, where he had 0 wins, 0 losses, a 54 ERA. A 54 ERA with 0.1 innings pitched, with 0 strikeouts in 1 game. 2024, he was with Bradenton, where he had 3 wins, 4 losses, a 2.92 ERA, and 49.1 innings pitched, with 53 strikeouts in 29 games. In 2024, he was with Queensboro, where he had 1 win, 0 losses, a 0.43 ERA, with 21 innings pitched and 28 strikeouts in 7 games. In 2025, he started the year with Altoona, he started the year in Queensboro, where he had 3 wins, 0 losses, a 1.55 ERA, with 29 innings pitched, with 29 strikeouts in 6 games. With Altoona, he's had 1 win, 1 loss, a 4.26 ERA, with 19 innings, with 15 strikeouts in 4 games. I don't remember much. Just get everything out there, right? He's a good player. He definitely can pitch, and I think his stats just prove that. I think in Greensboro last year, the math might not be there, but it was roughly a strikeout an inning. Quit popping out of my stupid ear. But, he's injured. So it's hard to say how he's going to come back because Sean Sullivan definitely proved that you're never the same after an injury. And Sean was my favorite starter. Was my favorite starter last year. And it just disappoints me to see they put him in the bullpen. But apparently it's working because, they called him up to Indy. Say for 2 years and he couldn't do that. But in the bullpen he does. So, it's just, you never know how he's going to come back. He could come back the same player. He could come back stronger. But he could come back not. I don't know. Wow, this might be one of my longest episodes. I'm not going to keep you guys here any longer. I feel like I've rambled enough, but I still have 2 episodes to go. This one is probably going to go right into the upload because I didn't think that was there. So this will be my upload. But anyways, please follow along for the journey. I'd love to have you, and maybe you can stick around and see if I do end up getting any players on here. They say they will, but you never know. Stuff happens. I gotta get him Justin about that because he said he'd answer the 4 questions and still hasn't. I'm gonna do that right now, actually. But yeah, so like this if you're on YouTube, subscribe. I'd love to have you here. I think it'll start raining. Yeah, I'm trying to convince my dad to go to Chesapeake Saturday. We'll see if that actually happens. No, he just got back because he doesn't want to go. He doesn't want to go on the 4th, which I don't blame him. Come on, I want to go San Diego. I know it was freaking beautiful, but I'm probably getting up working on podcasts up there, and maybe I'll even get the players for stuff. If you don't want to talk about it, I basically give them access to everything, almost everything, pretty much beforehand. The only thing I do not give them access to is the 4 questions because I want that to be kind of private. So it is just tailored more towards them more than anything. But I give them pretty much free range to everything else. Like there's questions based on their position and stuff like that. So yeah. All right. I love you guys. Bye.